chests all in a row, dim with dust worn by time, all fashioned and filled long ago by children now in their prime. 4 little keys hung side by side with faded ribbons brave and gay, when fastened there with childish pride long ago on a rainy day. 4 little names, one on each lid, carved out by a boyish hand, and underneath there lieth hid histories of the happy band. Once playing here and pausing off to hear the sweet refrain that came and went on the roof aloft in the falling summer rain. 4 little chests all in a row, dim with dust worn by time, 4 women taught by weal and woe to love and labor in their prime. 4 sisters parted for an hour, none lost, only one gone, made by love's immortal power. Nearest and dearest evermore, oh, when these hidden stories of ours lie open to the Father's sight, may they be rich in golden hours, deeds that shall fare for the light. Lives whose brave music long shall ring, like a spirit-stirring strain, souls that shall gladly soar and sing in the falling summer rain. Good day, Mr. Niles.
Ah, Miss Alcott. Good afternoon. What brings you here this fine spring day?
I've come to see if you decided to publish Father's book.
Ah, we're still thinking about it.
It would please him very much, I'm sure.
No doubt. But I have a proposal for another member of the Alcott household.
Me?
You know, I've been thinking. Your stories are nice, and your editing in the magazine's been quite high. But what I think we really need is something quite new here.
How do you mean?
Yes, something quite new. You familiar with the Oliver Optic books I take?
Yes, novels for boys.
They're selling in the thousands. The public can't seem to get enough of them. Why, I've seen hundreds of them shipped out every day from Lee and Shepherd right next door. What I was thinking was, well, why don't you try writing a story for girls?
I don't know anything about girls. What would I even say? Besides, I prefer boys.
You must know something about girls. You grew up in a house full of them. That story of yours in Mary's Museum was a call. A Merry Christmas. That was about you and your sisters, right?
Yes, but
So start from there.
I could try. I am getting a little tired of writing those Lord sensation stories. Though they do pay the rent, I'll give them up until they pay better.
And that's what I'm looking for. The thing is, story for girls might be just the thing.
I would say 5 chapters.
I could use 24.
What?
Lou, we need books. I know you're right, and it's good. Take a try, please.
Well, a simple book,
Yes.
with no ideas in it, only facts, and the people shall be as ordinary as possible.
Of course. Just start with your sisters.
Our queer plays and experiences may prove interesting,
Certainly.
though I doubt it.
When your father was here, he said the literature of childhood has not yet been written.
Yes, he used to say that to us years ago.
Well, I'm asking you to write his first volume.
I'll try.
Thank you.
I do know something about girls. Certain girls, anyway. 4 sisters knitting away in the twilight, while the fire crackles cheerfully within, and the snow falls quietly without. Yes, yes.
Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents.
So dreadful to be poor.
I don't think it's fair for some girls to have plenty of pretty things and other girls nothing at all.
Well, we've got father and mother and each other.
We haven't got father, and we won't for a long time.
Mother proposed not giving us any presents this Christmas because it's going to be a hard winter for everyone.
Mother didn't say anything about our own money, and she won't wish us to give up everything. So let's each get what we want and have a little fun. I'm sure we'll work hard enough for it.
I know I do. Teaching those tiresome king children nearly all day when I'm longing to enjoy myself at home.
You don't have half such a hard time as I do. How would you like to be cooped up for hours with a nervous, fussy old lady like Aunt March?
I think washing dishes and keeping things tidy is the worst work in the world. It makes my hands so rough I can't practice the piano.
I don't believe any of you suffer as I do, for you don't have to go to school with impertinent girls who plague you if you don't learn lessons, and label your father if he's a rich and insult you when your nose is a knife.
If you mean libels, I'd say so, and not to talk about labels as if Papa was in a pickle bottle.
Well, I know what I mean, and you need to be satirical about it.
Satirical.
Don't you wish we had the money Papa lost when we were little, Joe? Oh, how happy and good we'd be.
But you said the other day that you thought we were a deal happier than the king's children. They fight and fur all the time in spite of their money.
So I did that. Though we do have to work, we're pretty jolly set, as Joe would say.
Yes, Joe does use such slang words. Don't, Joe, it's so boyish.
That's why I do it.
I detest rude, unladylike girls.
I hate affected niminy-piminy chicks.
Little birds in their nest agree.
Really, Josephine, you're getting old enough to leave off boyish tricks and behave better. You're a young lady, remember?
I am not. I hate to think that I've got to grow up and be some Miss March. It's bad enough being a girl anyway, when I like boys' gay work and manners. I can't get over my disappointment in not being a boy.
Poor Joe, it's too bad, but it can't be helped. So you must be content with making your name boyish and playing brother to us girls.
And as for you, Amy, we're all together too particular in prayer. Your ears are funny now, but you'll grow to no effective goose if you do not take care.
If Joe is a tomboy and Amy a goose, who am I, please?
You're a dear and nothing else.
Those slippers are quite worn out. Mommy must have a new pair.
I thought I'd get her some with my daughter.
No, I will.
I'm the oldest. I'm the head of the family. Now that Papa's away, I'll provide the slippers.
What if we each get her something for Christmas and get nothing for ourselves?
That's like you, dear. What shall we get?
I'll give her a nice pair of gloves.
Army shoes, best to be had.
Some handkerchiefs, all have
A little bottle of cologne.
But how will we give her the things?
Let Mommy think we're getting things for ourselves, then we surprise her. We'll have to go shopping tomorrow afternoon. Oh, Meg, there is so much to do for the play for Christmas night.
I don't need to act anymore after this time. I'm getting too old for such things.
You're the best actress we've got. It'll be an end of everything if you quit the boards. Amy, you do the fainting scene. You are as stiff as a poker in
I can't help it. I never saw anyone faint, and I don't choose to make myself all black and blue. I don't care if Hugo does come at me with a pistol.
Try like this. Clasp your hands so and stagger across the room crying frantically. Oh, Rodrigo, save me, save me. Joe.
Oh, it's no use.
Do the best when the time comes, and if the audience laughs, don't blame me. Okay, come on, Meg. What ho, minion, I bid thee come. Hither, hither, from thy home, thy airy spirit, I bid thee come. Bring me here with elfin speed a fragrant philtre which I need.
Hither I come from my airy home, afar in the silver moon. Take the spell and use it well, or its power will vanish soon.
Ha! Betrayed!
Yes, you go. Bear the captives to themselves.
Curtain!
Oh, Joe, I don't see how you can write back such wonderful things. Why, you're a regular Shakespeare.
No, not quite. I'd like to think of the witch's curse and operatic tragedy. A rather nice thing, but I'd like to try Macbeth. Is that a dagger I see before me?
I find you so merry, my girls. Well, my dearies, how have you got on today? Has anyone called Beth? How's your cold, Meg? Joe, you look tired to death. Come and kiss me, baby. Well, I've got a treat for you.
A letter? A letter? Oh, 3 cheers for Father!
Yes, a nice long letter. He's well and sends loving wishes for Christmas and a special message for you girls.
I think it was so splendid of Father to go as a chaplain when he was too old to be drafted. I wish I could go as a Viven, as a drummer, what's the name? Or a nurse so I could be with him and help him.
I think it must be very disagreeable to sleep in a tent and drink out of a tin mug.
Yeah.
When will he come home, Marmee?
Not for many months, dear, unless he's sick. He'll stay and do his work faithfully. Now come and hear the letter. Give them all my dear love and a kiss. Tell them I think of them by day, pray for them by night, and find my best comfort in their affection at all times. The year seems very long to wait, but I know they'll remember all I said to them, that they'll be loving children to you, who will do their duty faithfully, fight their bosom enemies bravely, and conquer themselves so beautifully that when I come back to them, I may be fonder and prouder than ever of my little women.
Oh, I am a selfish girl. But I'll truly try him better, so he may be disappointed in me by and by.
Y'all will. I think too much of my looks, and I hate to work, but I won't anymore if I can help it.
I'll try to be what he loves to call me, his little woman, and not be so rough and wild, but do my duty here instead of wanting to be somewhere else.
Do you remember when you were just little things and we would play Pilgrim's Progress? Nothing delighted you more than to have me tie my piece bags on your backs as burdens and to give you hats and sticks and rolls of paper and let you travel throughout the house down from the cellar, which was
The city of destruction!
up to the housetop where you could collect all your lovely little things and make a celestial city.
Oh, what fun it was, especially going through the valley with a hobgoblin in there.
I like the place where the bubbles fell off and tumbled down the stairs.
I don't remember much about it, except that I was afraid of the cellar and liked the cake and milk we had of a chop.
If I wasn't told for such things, I'd rather like to play it again. We're never too old for such things, my dear. Because it's a play. We're playing all the time in one way or another. Now, suppose you begin again. This time not in play, but in earnest. And you see how far you can get before Father comes home.
Really, Mother? Then where are our bundles?
Each of you told me what your burdens were just now. Except Beth. I rather think she hasn't got any.
Yes, I have. Mine is dishes and dusters and being afraid of people.
Oh, then let's do it. Tell me another name for trying to be good and the story may help us.
We were in the slough of this fog night, and Mother came and pulled us out as help did in the book. But we ought to have a roll of directions. Look like Christian. What will we do about that?
Look under your pillow Christmas morning, and you'll find your guidebook.
Merry Christmas, Meg. Have you seen your present? It's a book. Let's go.
There's something written inside.
Where? Let's go make Mommy.
And give her a present from us.
Where's Mother?
Goodness only knows. Some poor creature came to begging and your mom went straight off to see what was needed.
Well, she'll be back soon, I think, so fry your cakes, have everything ready.
Let's get her present ready.
Wait, Amy, what happened to your little bottle of cologne?
I exchanged the little bottle for a big one. I'm truly trying not to be selfish anymore.
Oh, you're a trump, Amy.
Oh, how nice my handkerchiefs look, don't they?
They'll please her very much, I'm sure.
She's coming. I'm ready for gifts, Beth. Open the door, Amy. 3 cheers for Mommy. Merry Christmas, Mommy.
Oh, my little darlings, everything is so lovely. Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas, Mother.
Many of them.
Thank you for our books.
We read some and mean to every day.
Merry Christmas, my little daughters. I'm glad you began right away and hope you'll continue.
Breakfast is ready.
Oh, perfect. I'm starved.
Girls, before you sit down, I'd like to say one word. Not far from here lies a poor woman with 6 children and a newborn baby all huddled in one bed to keep from freezing. For they have no fire and nothing to eat. My dear girls,
Would you be so kind as to give them your breakfast as a Christmas gift?
I'm so glad you came to us before we began.
May I go and help carry things to the poor little children?
I'll take the cream and muffins. That's loving our neighbor better than ourselves. And I like it.
Thought you'd do it.
Joe! Joe! What? Oh, such fun, only see. A regular note of invitation for tomorrow night. Mrs. Gardner would be happy to see Miss March and Miss Josephine at a little dance on New Year's Eve. Mommy is willing we should go. Now, what do we wear?
What's the use of asking that when you know what we're our poplings?
Now, don't put your hands behind your back. Or stare, or say Christopher Columbus. Will you? Don't worry about me. I'll be as good as I can be. Oh, now, don't forget to keep the burnt part out of sight, Joe. Is my sash right? Oh, does my hair look very bad? I learn all the proper ways. I could never. Well, isn't that music gay? Oh, sorry, I didn't know anybody else was here.
Don't mind me. Stay if you like.
Won't I disturb you?
Not a bit. I only came in here because I didn't know many people and felt rather strange at first, you know.
So did I. Don't go, please, unless you'd rather. I think I've had the pleasure of meeting you before. You live near us, don't you?
Next door. How do you do, Miss March?
Nicely, Mr. Lawrence, but I'm not Miss March. I'm only Joe.
And I'm not Mr. Lawrence. I'm only Lori.
Lori Lawrence, what an odd name.
My first name is Theodore, but I don't like it, for the fellows used to call me Dora, so I made them call me Lori instead.
I hate my name too. Oh, so sentimental. I wish everyone would just say Joe instead of Josephine. How did you get the boys to stop calling you Dora?
Oh, I thrashed them.
Well, I can't thrash Aunt Marge, so I suppose I'll have to bear it.
Don't you like to dance, Miss Joe?
I like it if there's plenty of room and everyone's so lively, but in a place like this, I'm sure to have said something, so I stayed a mischief and let Meg sail about. Do you dance?
Yeah, sometimes. You see, I've been abroad a good deal, and I haven't been in company long enough to know how you do things here.
Abroad? Tell me about it. Did you go to Paris?
We spent last winter there.
Can you talk French?
We weren't allowed to speak anything else at the buffet.
Well, isn't that splendid, Polka? Why don't you go and try it?
If you'll come too.
I can't.
Why not?
Well, I have a bad track of standing before the fire, so I burn my frocks. Well, scorch this one.
Never mind that. I'll tell you how we can manage. There's a long hall out there where we can dance grandly and no one will see us. Please come.
Meg? Dude, Meg, what happened? Sit down. That stupid high-heel turn gave me a spatter injury. I can hardly walk on it. It aches so. And how careful. I knew you'd hurt your foot with those silly shoes. No, I don't see what you can do except get a carriage or stay here all night.
If you'd like, I can take you home in my grandfather's carriage. It just comes from me.
No, we'll manage out! I need it. Josephine! Why, yes, thank you.
The guards separated luxury life had to offer. It seemed a lovely, lifeless sort of house where no children frolicked its lawn and no motherly faces graced the windows. Few people went in and out except the old man and his grandson.
How are you doing? We were sorry to hear your friend was sick.
I'm better, thank you.
What do you amuse yourself with?
Nothing, it's dull as tombs up here.
Now I'm here, but not to stay too long as to tire you out. Mother sends her love, and Meg wanted me to bring some of her blancmange. She makes it very nicely.
Well, that looks too pretty to eat. Now please, take the big chair and let me do something to amuse my company.
No, I came to amuse you. Shall I read out loud? Oh, look at all these books!
If you like them so much, you should come down and see the real library.
Oh, what richness, Theodore Lawrence, you ought to be the happiest boy in the world.
Fellow can't live off books.
I think perhaps I could. A grand piano? Do you play?
Yes, sometimes.
Please do it now so I can tell Beth.
Is Beth the rosy one who stays in a good deal but sometimes goes out with her little basket?
Mm-hmm.
The pretty one is Meg, and the curly-haired one is Amy, I believe.
How'd you find all that out?
I often hear you calling out to one another when I'm alone up here, and sometimes you forget to draw the curtain at the window where the flowers are, and I see you all around the table with your mother. Her face is so sweet. I can't help but watching it. I haven't got a mother, you know.
We'll never draw that curtain again.
Thank you. Did you want to play once before you go?
I can't. Too stupid to learn, but I love music dearly.
You could give it a try. Grandfather's out, so you needn't be afraid.
I'm not afraid of anything.
I don't believe you are. Would you care to try it?
You first. Mercy me, is that your grandfather?
So if it is, you're not afraid of anything.
Well, I think perhaps I'm a little bit afraid of him, though I don't know why I should be.
It's probably just the doctor. Do you mind if I left you for a minute? I suppose I must see him.
Don't mind me, I'm happy as a cricket here. I don't know why I should be afraid of him, for he's got these kind eyes, and though his mouth is grim, he looks as if he has a tremendous will of his own. He's not as handsome as my grandfather, but I like him.
Thank you, ma'am. So, you're not afraid of me, eh?
Not quite, sir.
And I'm not as handsome as your grandfather.
Not quite, sir.
And I've got a tremendous will, have I?
I only said I thought so.
But you like me in spite of it.
Yes, I do, sir.
You've got your grandfather's spirit. If you haven't his face, he was a fine man, and I was glad to be his friend.
Thank you, sir.
So what have you been doing to this boy of mine, eh?
Only trying to be neighborly, sir.
You think he needs cheering up a bit, do you?
Yes, sir. He seems a little lonely, and young folks would do him good, perhaps. We're only girls, but we'd love to help if we could.
I'll come see your mother some fine day. Tell her so. Will you come down to take tea with us and go on being neighborly? What's this?
I didn't see you come, sir.
That's evident. Now come to your tea and behave like a gentleman. I'll see if these girls can do for my grandson.
Did you want to try it once before you go?
I wanted to hear you
That's
play.
enough, young lady. Too many sugar plums are not good for him.
Sir, maybe one day Beth could come and play the piano sometime. It would do her heart so good. She's just so shy.
Well, someday perhaps. Now come down, Dr. Joe. The big house did provide a palace beautiful, though it took some time for all to get in. Beth found it hard to pass the lines. One of them was that they were poor and Gloria was rich, so this made them shy of accepting favors they could not return. Soon, he saw them as benefactors and could not thank them enough for how grateful he was of Mrs. March's motherly welcome. Old Mr. Lawrence was the biggest of the lions. He had won over most of the girls with his kindness or his humor, except for timid little Beth.
Never mind, I said to myself, let him take a holiday off and make it up afterward. The good lady next door says he's studying too hard and needs young society, amusement, and exercise. I suspect you're right. I'm much obliged.
I'm glad we could finally make your acquaintance, Mr. Lawrence. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your opening up your home to my girls. Meg loves to walk in the conservatory and revel in bouquets. Joe's voracious over the new library, and Amy loves to copy pictures and enjoy the beauty of your home to her heart's content.
But little Beth, she hasn't come over since her first visit. I thought for sure she'd want to practice on the grand piano.
You can't imagine how much. Her eyes lit up when she saw it.
Then I'm afraid I did something wrong.
Oh, you couldn't know. She's so shy, even a loud voice frightens her so much that her feet shatter on the floor.
Mother,
Look who came to visit us, dear.
Hello, sir.
Hello, my dear.
I'll ask you later.
Please continue what you're saying about the piano, Mr. Lawrence.
Oh, why, I was just saying the boy neglects his music now and the piano's starting to suffer for want of use. I wonder, wouldn't some of your girls want to come over now and then, just to keep it in tune? They needn't see or speak to anyone. I'm shut up in my study at the other end of the house, and servants are never near the drawing room after 9 o'clock. Tell your girls what I say, and if they don't care, fine, never mind.
Oh, sir. They do care very, very much.
Are you the musical girl?
I'm Beth. I love it dearly, and I'll come if you're quite sure nobody will hear me and be disturbed.
Not a soul, my dear. The house is empty half the day, so come and drum away as much as you like, and I'll be obliged to you.
Oh, how kind you are, sir.
I had a little girl once with eyes like these. God bless you, my dear. Good day, madam.
To work Mr. Lawrence a pair of slippers. He's so kind to me. I must thank him. And I don't know any other way. Can I do it?
Yes, dear. It will please him very much. And be a nice way of thanking him.
She's coming!
Why not? Stop it. Okay, no, see, now? Are you sure now? Like, right? Okay. Beth, here's a letter from the old gentleman. I can read it. Oh, Beth!
Amy, it's a new piano!
There's a letter on it from Miss Elizabeth March.
For me?
Yes, all for you, my precious. Isn't it splendid of him? No, read it.
I can't. So you read it. I feel so queer. Oh, it's
Miss March, dear madam.
How nice it sounds. I wish someone would write to me so.
I have had many pairs of slippers in my life, but I never had any that suited me as well as yours. Heartsease are my favorite flower, and these will always remind me of the gentle giver. I'd like to pay my debts, so I know you will allow the old gentleman to send you something that once belonged to the little granddaughter he lost. With hearty thanks and best wishes, I remain your grateful friend and humble servant, James Lawrence. There, Beth. It's an honor to be proud of. Laurie told me how fond Mr. Lawrence used to be of the granddaughter he lost. And just think, he's given you her piano.
Your humble servant, James Lawrence. Only think of his writing that to you. I'll tell the girls that they can slap it.
Try it, honey. Let's hear the sounds of the big and yummy.
You'll have to go and thank him. Really.
Yes, I mean to. I guess I'll go now before I get too frightened thinking about it. Well, that's the queerest thing I ever seen. The pianist turned her head.
Come in.
I came to thank you, sir, for...
I do believe the world is coming to an end.
Where's Mother? What is it, dear? Oh, Marty, it was horrible. I never want to go back to school ever again. Please tell me I don't have to.
Tell us what happened, dear.
What? Meg, you remember yesterday how I asked you for money?
Limes? Apparently limes are the fashion now at school. Really? It used to be picking bits of rubber and make
Well,
balls.
it's nothing but limes now for everyone sucking them in their desks at school time and trading them off for pencils and things at recess. I've had ever so many treats, but I haven't been able to return them, and they're just as honor, you know.
Yes.
Well, when I went to school today, the rumor went around that I had 24 delicious limes. I had one on the way. I was going to treat. Katie Brown invited me to her next party on the spot. Jenny Snow tried to bury the hatchet, but I hadn't forgotten her cutting remarks about my nose being too flat to smell other people's limes. Well, I crushed her hopes. You need be so polite all of a sudden, for you won't get any.
Quite the studious young peacock.
Yes, well, the moment she got a chance, Jenny told Miss Davis that Amy March's pickled limes in her desk. She told on me, and I was in for it.
Young ladies, Miss March, come to the desk.
I didn't know why she called on me, but I was afraid, for the limes weighed on my conscience.
Bring with you the limes that you have in your desk.
I didn't know what to do. I put them down before her, feeling that any woman possessing a human heart would relent when that delicious perfume met her nose. But she didn't seem to care for limes at all.
Is that all?
Yes, miss.
You are sure there are no more?
The idea! I never lie, miss.
So I see. Now take these disgusting things and throw them out the window.
The whole class sighed. I was just scarlet with shame and anger. I did it. It was too much. Katie Brown even burst into tears.
A tragic fate for line lovers.
Wait, the worst is yet to come.
Young ladies, you remember what I said to you a week ago. I'm sorry this has happened, but I do not allow my rules to be infringed, and I never break my word. Miss March, hold out your hand.
She hit you? She looked as though she might break her word, but just then, that has sealed my fate.
Your hands!
For the first time in my life, I've been struck.
You will now stand on the platform until recess.
It was dreadful. It would have been bad enough to go back to my seat, but to face the whole school, it seemed impossible. But I bore it with a bitter sense of wrong and the thought of Jenny Snow quivering in shame at what she'd done to me. The worst part was thinking I'll have to tell it home, and they'll be ever so disappointed in me. The 15 minutes seemed an hour, but they came to an end at last.
You can go now, Miss March.
She won't soon forget the reproachful glance I gave her. Without a word to anyone, I marched straight into the anteroom, snatched my things, and left the place forever. And I hope I never have to go back to school ever again.
I propose Miss Davis be arrested without delay.
Yes, you can have a vacation from school. But I expect you to study a little with them every day. I don't approve of corporal punishment, especially for girls.
I wish all the girls would leave and spoil her old school. It's perfectly maddening to think of those lovely lines.
I'm not sorry you lost them. You broke the rules and deserve some form of punishment.
You mean you're glad I was disgraced before the whole school?
I wouldn't have chosen that way of mending a fault. And I'm not saying it would have done you any better than a milder method. You're getting to be quite conceited, my dear. And it's time you went about correcting it.
As the seasons continue to change, the March will settle to like the Lawrence boy. One evening, Joe and Meg was invited out to see a show with Lori, leaving behind a scorned and upset Amy who has sworn revenge.
Has anyone seen my book?
No.
Amy, you got it.
No, I haven't.
You know where it's at, Ben.
No, I don't.
You better tell me or I'll make you.
Scold as much as you like. You'll never see your silly old book ever again.
Why not?
I burned it up.
What? My little book I was so fond of and meant to finish before Father got home? Have you really burned it?
Yes, I have. I told you it made you.
I'll never write again! I'll never write again! Not as long as I live! Never! Never ever!
Amy, that book was the pride of Joe's heart. We all loved it. Have you really gone and burned it?
It was only half a dozen little fairy tales.
But just the other day, she said she'd copy them all over and destroy the originals. How could she feel it ever be made up to her?
I'll ask Lori to go skating. He's always so
Please forgive me. I'm very, very sorry.
It was an abominable thing and you don't deserve to be forgiven.
Joe, my dear, don't let the sun go down upon your anger. Forgive each other and begin again tomorrow.
Well, no. I'll never forgive her.
Look here! She hasn't forgiven me, and she's gone skating. She promised I would go next time, and this is the last ice we'll have.
Amy, you were very naughty for destroying Joe's precious little books. But I think she might forgive you if you try her at the right moment.
Go after her. Don't say anything until she's gotten good-natured glory. Then quiet a minute and kiss her or do some kind of thing, and I'm sure she'll be friends again with all of her.
I'll try. Thanks, Mike. Lori, go!
I can't believe Joe didn't forgive her.
I can't believe Amy burned Joe's precious little book.
And it takes so much for Amy to apologize. Joe shouldn't have attacked her either. Are you sure she's all right?
She's quite safe, dear. She's not hurt and won't even take cold.
Mother, if she had died, it would have been my fault. I heard her racing after us, and I knew she was heading for thin ice, but I deliberately kept going.
You cherished your anger until the very end, until it grew too strong and took possession of you as evil thoughts and feelings always do, unless cast out at once.
My dreadful temper. What am I gonna do?
Watch and pray, dear, and never think it impossible to conquer a fault.
You don't know. You can't guess how bad it is, Mother. I get so savage.
Oh, my dear, you think your temper is the worst in the world, but mine used to be just like it.
Worse. But you're never angry.
I'm angry nearly every day of my life, Joe. I've learned not to show it.
Are you angry when you fold your lips tight and walk out the room sometimes?
Yes, I've learned to check the hasty words that rise to my lips, and when I feel they're to break out against my will, I just go away for a minute.
But how? How do you learn to keep still in the first place? That's what troubles me. The sharp words, they fly out before I even know what I'm on about.
My dear mother used to help me, as you do us. But I lost her when I was a little older than you are. Then Father came, and he helped me learn to practice all the virtues I'd had my little girls possess. I was their example.
Oh, Mother, if I'm ever half as good as you, I'll be satisfied.
I hope you'll be a great deal better.
I'll try, Mother. I truly will, but you must be there to help me, remind me.
I will, dear.
I let the sun go down on my anger. I wanted to forgive her, and today might have been too late. How could I be so wicked?
As the seasons continue to change, April brought to the March House an invitation from Meg to attend one of the debutante season's most prestigious parties.
Meg! How was it at any moment? Did you miss us? You were not holy. Oh, it was so wonderful. And everyone there was so elegant. It's so wonderful. Eat so sumptuously, drive in fine carriages, wear my best frock every day, and do nothing but enjoy myself.
Oh, did you look beautiful for the parties?
Well, I had to wear my tarlatan. But Annie tied my sash and Sally dressed my hair, and just as we were getting ready, the maid brought in a box of flowers. For me. Oh, the flowers we sent to you from Lori. Yes, but Annie thought for sure that her sister, her fiance, thank you for the note, Mother. Everyone there was so kind. I even had 3 See, Lori? We sent them to spy on you. Yes, I saw him. What did he say?
He just said you looked pretty well. Honestly, for a spy, he was awfully tight-lipped.
Well, I'll tell you all about it.
for bed.
It does seem pleasant to be quiet and not have manners on all the time. Home is a nice place, though it isn't splendid. I like it.
I'm glad to hear you say so, my dear. I was afraid you would find home dull and boring after such fine quarters.
Marmee, I want to fess.
What is it, dear?
I told you they dressed me up, but I didn't tell you that they had me wear one of Annie's silk dresses and powdered and squeezed and frizzled me and made me look like a fashion plate. One man said I looked like a doll. I knew it was silly, but they flattered me and complimented me into quantities of nonsense. So I let them make a fool of me.
Is that all?
No. I also drank champagne and romped and tried words and was altogether abominable.
Something more, I think.
Yes. It's very silly, but I want to tell it because I hate having people say and think such things about us and Lori. I was standing just inside the conservatory, waiting for my partner to bring me an ice, when I heard some voices on the other side of the flowery wall.
Amy, how old is young Mr. Lawrence?
16 or 17, I should say.
Would be a fine thing if you married one of those March girls, wouldn't it?
Miss March has made plans, I dare say. You played her cards well early as it is. The girl evidently doesn't think of it yet.
Doesn't think of it? What about the fib, Mama? When the flowers came, she claimed the notes from her mother, but she knew perfectly well the boy sent it to her. Poor thing, she'd be so nice if she's got it in style. That dowdy old dress is all she had.
I'm not a suspicious person, but I couldn't help understanding what they meant. I tried to forget it, but I kept repeating it to myself in my head.
Miss March has made her plans.
That fib about her mama, that dowdy old dress.
And so I was ready to rush home and cry and tell all my troubles and ask for advice.
That isn't the greatest rubbish I've ever heard. Why don't you get up and tell them so on the spot?
I couldn't. It was so embarrassing for me.
Oh, just you wait till I see Annie Moffat. The idea of having plans and living next to Lloyd because he's rich, maybe marry one of us one day. I can ride. Won't he shout when I tell him?
If you tell Lori, I'll never forgive you. She must have married mother.
No. Never repeat that foolish gossip and forget it as soon as you can. It was very unwise to let you go, Meg.
Don't be sorry, mother. I won't let it hurt me. I did enjoy a great deal, and thank you very much for letting me go. Marmee, do you have plans as Mrs. Moffat said?
Yes, dear. I have a great many, as all mothers do. Though mine differ somewhat from Mrs. Moffat's, I suspect. Joe, dear, your turn will come in time, perhaps, so listen to my plans too, and help me carry them out if they're good. I want my daughters to have a happy youth, to be well and wisely married, and to lead useful, pleasant lives, with as little care and sorrow to try them as God sees fit. My dear girls, I am ambitious for you, but I would rather see you poor men's wives if you were beloved, happy, and contented than queens on thrones without self-respect and peace.
But poor girls don't stand a chance, Belle says, unless they put themselves forward, and I
old maids. Right, Joe. Better to be old maids than unhappy wives or unmaidenly girls running about to find husbands. One thing remember, my girls. Mother is always here to be your confidant, father your friend, and both of us hope and trust that our daughters, whether married or single, will be the pride and comfort of our lives.
We'll remember, Marmee. Come on, you need to meet Mr. Theodore Lawrence. It's not a way to the Pickwick Club. Don't I say
Mr. President and ladies. I beg pardon, gentlemen. Allow me to introduce myself as Sam Weller, the very humble servant of the club.
Thank you, Sam. Sit, gentlemen. Sit down.
I merely wish to say that as a slight token of my gratitude for the honors done to me, and by means of promoting friendly relations between our two adjoining nations, I have set up a post office in the lower corner hedge of the garden. Allow me to present the club key, and with many thanks, I take my seat.
Yes, good show.
Wait, one more thing. Esteemed gentlemen, as soon as you at last, I propose we pitch a tent in Long Meadow and roll the whole crew for lunch and croquet. Cook and I will see to the rations and everyone is invited. What do you say? Well, ladies, according to Mr. John Brooke, my estimable tutor and chief burden, our luncheon is now merely a fond memory.
Oh, thank goodness, I couldn't eat another thing.
Well, what will we do now that lunch is over?
We could have games so it's cooler.
How about a game of croquet?
I'll play. I think I'll finish my sketch.
Come on, then.
Brooke Meg will call you when we're ready.
That's very kind of you, Lori.
Did the German song suit you, Miss March?
It was very sweet, and I'm much obliged to whoever translated it for me.
I'm still surprised you don't read German, Meg.
Well, not very well. My father, who taught me, is away, and I don't get on very fast enough for no one to correct my pronunciation.
Try a little now. Here's Sheila's Mary's tutor and a tutor who loves to teach.
It's too hard. I'm afraid to try.
I'll read a bit to encourage you. Der Himmel hat für entschieden Vorschlag, der Krank von sie ist der getoppt. Der Gott hat beschieden da es wird erhöht.
It's German. Poetry.
Some of it is. Try this passage.
Oh Gott im Himmel, mein alles, mein Leben, mein Geschick, an meiner Mutter, meine Frauenkraft kost mir das Herz, dass ich das Jure rusch.
Very well indeed.
Thank you.
That was nice, Meg.
How beautifully you drawing me. I wish I could do that.
Why don't you learn? I should think you have the talent and taste for it.
I haven't the time. I have to work. I live in America, not some castle in Europe.
Yes, we tutors also have a rather hard time of it here, as I know to my sorrow. But there's no place like America for us workers.
Well, then I'm glad I live in it. I only wish I liked teaching as you do.
I think you would if you had Laura for a pupil. I'll be very sorry to lose him next year.
Going to college, I suppose.
Yes, it's high time he went first. He's ready. And once he's off, I'll turn soldier. I'm needed.
I'm glad of that. I should think every young man would want to go. Though it's hard for the mothers and sisters who stay at home.
I have neither, and very few friends to care whether I live or die.
Lori and his grandfather care a great deal to lose you, and we'd all care a great deal.
Thank you.
What is this I see? No more studying for today.
Little wrong I am to all the windows.
Walk with me, Joe, and I'll tell you a secret.
Is it a nice one?
Oh, isn't it all about people you know, and I've been aching to tell you for quite some time now.
What is it?
I know where Meg's missing glove is.
Is that all?
Oh, it's quite enough for the present, and you'll agree when I tell you where it is.
Tell them.
How did you know?
Saw it?
Where?
Pocket.
All this time?
Yes, isn't it romantic?
No, it's boring.
You don't like it?
Of course I don't. My patience won't be Meg.
You're not to tell anyone, mind that.
I didn't promise.
I trusted you. It was understood.
Well, I won't for the present anyway, but I'm disgusted and I wish you hadn't told me.
I thought you'd be pleased.
At the thought of anyone taking Meg away? Absolutely not.
Oh, you'll feel better about it when someone comes to take you away.
I'd like to see anyone try.
So would I.
Now I feel all unsettled. I wish you hadn't told me.
I know how to cheer you up.
How?
Race that tree.
Joe, how could you? When will you stop such romping ways?
Not till I'm stiff and old and having the crutch.
Now stop trying to make me grow before my time, Meg. It's bad enough having you change all of a sudden.
Where were you calling yesterday, also fine, Meg?
At the gardener's, Sally was telling me all about Belle Moffat's wedding.
Do you envy her, Meg?
I'm afraid I do. I'm glad of it. Why is that? Just because if you care so much about riches, you'll never go and marry a poor man. I'll never go and marry anyone.
Anything interesting in there?
No, nothing much. Just a story. Or not too much, I guess. I could read it then. It'll keep us amused and you out of mischief.
What's the name?
The masked marriage. That sounds well. Read it. Don't mind if I do. Of course.
The masked marriage, a tale of Venice. Gondola after gondola swept up in the marble steps and left its lovely load to thrill the brilliant throng of Count Adelon. Knights and ladies, elves and pages, monks and flower girls, all mingling gaily in the dance.
Wait, Joe, who wrote it?
Your sister! Oh, stop gibbering, girls. I'll tell you all about it.
So wait. November is the most disagreeable month of the whole year. My patience, how blue we are. Don't I wish I could give you things that do my heroines? I'd have a rich relation, leave you a fortune unexpectedly, and you come home with something of the blade of splendor and elegance. Yes, well, how fortune's lucky than that style nowadays. Men have to work and women marry for money. Dreadfully unjust worse. But it's the truth, Joe.
Any letter from father, girls?
Did you need anything, Madam Mother? My horses are at the ready.
No, thank you. Except call the office if you'll be so kind, dear. It's our day for a letter, and the postman hasn't been. Father's as regular as the sun, but there's some delay on the way, perhaps.
It's one of them hard telegraph things, you know.
Oh no, Miss March, your husband is very ill. Come at once to Hill Blake Hospital, Washington. No. I'll go at once. But it may be too late. Children, help me to bear.
The Lord's keep the Gemma. Oh, waste no time crying, but get your things ready right away.
She's right. There's no time for tears now. Be calm, my girls, and let me think. Where's Lori?
Here, ma'am. Oh, please, let me do something.
Send a telegram saying I'll come at once. The next train leaves this evening. I'll take that.
Anything else? My carriage is at the ready. I can go anywhere, do anything.
I'll leave a note at Aunt March's. Joe, give me that pen and paper.
Aunt March, but she won't if you ask her for 9 pence.
Oh, Joe, you know we'll have to borrow some money for this journey.
Don't I wish there was something I could do to help Father earn some money?
Now go, dear. But don't kill yourself driving at a desperate pace. Joe, run to the rooms and tell Mrs. King I won't be coming. Beth, go and ask Mr. Lawrence for a couple bottles of old wine. I'm not too proud to beg for Father. Amy, tell Hannah to get down the trunk. And Meg, come and help me find my things. I'm half bewildered. Any word from Aunt March?
No, not yet. That may be Lori. Mr. Brooke is here for you, ma'am. Mr. Brooke.
I'm very sorry to hear of this, Miss Norris. I came to offer myself as escort for your mother. Mr. Lawrence has commissions for me in Washington, and I would love to be of service to her.
Very kind. Mother will accept, I'm sure. Thank you very, very much.
What is this I hear? March? Sick? In Washington? Serves him right. Serves him very right. Always said it was absurd for him to go off to any army. Perhaps next time he'll heed my advice.
Father did what he felt was right, Aunt March.
Won't you sit down, Aunt March?
No, I won't sit down. A younger, a stronger man could have been better for this. He never should have gone. No, he never should have gone. I knew he'd get fever or something worse. He never knew how to take care of himself. Or his money, for that matter. Why need he be begging me help now for half?
I'm sorry to ask you for money, Aunt March, but we have nothing for the railroad journey.
Of course you don't. You're just as bad as he is. You may be willing to end your days in a poor house, but I am not.
The money will be repaid, Aunt March.
But when is what I'd like to know. Such a waste galloping off to Washington on a scare. I can't afford such trips. When you see my nephew, remember how distasteful I find to be pulling him out of a hole. Now, where's Josephine?
She's out running errands for Mommy.
She's been gone all afternoon. Never mind. Sooner me this evening. I predict I shall have trouble sleeping after this commotion. I shall take my leave.
Oh, Marty. I was afraid she wasn't going to give it to you after all.
I knew she would, Meg. She has a kind heart, but she's afraid to show it. Well, I guess I should be on my way.
I can go look for Joe.
Joe, are you all right? You were worried.
I have some money for Father.
Joe, my dear, how did you get it? $25, Joe! I hope you haven't done anything rash.
No, it's mine, honestly, and I didn't beg, borrow, or steal it. I earned it, and I don't think you'll blame me, for I only sold what was my own.
What have you done? Joe, your hair, your beautiful hair. Joe! How could you? You're one beauty.
Why did you do it? I was wild to do something for Father, and I knew Aunt March would croak. She always does.
Thank you, dear. Now, children, I leave you to Hannah's care. Don't grieve or fret when I'm gone, or think that you can be idle and try to forget. Go on with your work as usual and hope and keep busy. And whatever happens, remember, you can never be fatherless.
Yes, Mother, support me.
Goodbye, my darlings. God bless you. Keep well. How kind everyone is to us.
Don't see how they can help it.
that's the motto for us. I'll go to him march as usual. Oh, won't she lecture though?
Go to my kings. I'd much rather attend to things here at home.
Oh,
than take
no
care of
need
it.
to worry. Beth and I can keep house perfectly well.
Thank you, Amy.
Yes, love everything nice with you.
It's so like my Beth. Good night, everyone. Good night, Maggie, and I hope the kings won't strain tomorrow. Don't fret about father, dear.
Yes, let's go to sleep and not talk, for we must be up early and all the rest. Yes. Good night, my darlings. Joe, dear, what is it? Are you crying, father?
No, not this time.
Then what is it?
It's my hair!
All right. That is our Act 1. We will take a 15-minute intermission. Just a reminder, we do have concession available to my left